No hate. No hate, she says. This entire event is about hate. Or ignorance. Let me know if the audio is working, guys. Let me know if the audio is working. Sound check, sound check, sound check. Is it working, guys? Is it working? Check, 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 check. Let me know if it's working, working. Is it working out there? You guys out there? Let me know if you're in the chat, please. Let me know if you're in the chat. Sound check, sound check, sound check. Check, sound check. Are you out there? Are you out there? Are you out there? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Say hello in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're out there. Put 2 in the chat if you're not out there. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Is it good? This is your wonderful rally out here. I think we got a few people popping in the chat there. Let me know if YouTube is working, guys. Let me know if YouTube is working, please. Trump's got to go. Okay, let's see. Why does Trump got to go, guys? Why do they think Trump has to go? Thank you. I had to make sure. That's weird. I get more people watch my things when I put the title test on it there rather than when I actually have this going on here. Hey, hey, ho, ho. I wish we had a brain so we could go. I guess I can't come up with a good one either. Minus Hispanics and high school kids out here. What do you think the average age is out here, guys? Let me see if I can zoom in for you here. Minus your high school type kids and your Hispanic families, you know. Average age 50, 55. At least they got their clothes on this time, yeah. And we're a little bit further away from Portland, you know, too. Let's see how their signs are doing today. I bet I can zoom in on this thing nowadays a little bit. There's an interesting person here. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. No kings, no ice, okay? No laws too, right? Auto retirees, that's my guess too, yeah. I know Woodburn has a lot of retiree communities over there, but yeah, Cammy's starting to have a few over here too. Just a lot of confusion too, I guess. A lot of TVs with MSNBC on all the time, I think, is part of the problem over here. Maybe they don't have any kind of alternative news channels or cool YouTube live streamers to get out there and get a different opinion. What else are you guys up to today? You guys having fun? What are the streams you guys are watching right out there right now? I was watching some Camp Higley from Chicago earlier. VCP's live. I was debating on whether to come to this one here or just drive all the way to Portland and see some of the what's going on with ice building or something like that. I'd probably get a much larger audience if I went to the ice building. What's the difference between 20 miles, guys? Come on, 20 miles. I should still get a little bit of an audience here. Not that I'm grifting, not that I'm grifting. What else is going on with you guys today? What do you guys have for breakfast? What did you have for breakfast? I'll admit they get more honks than when I do my flag wave. I usually do a flag wave right over there a little ways away. Snail person, you know. But they always get more excited when there's more people out here. Oh, they got all sorts of animals out here. You saw that one over there. What else is going on with you guys today? You guys doing good in the chat? Okay. Lady, better watch out. So they got determination out there. I'll give them determination points. Hope you guys are doing good. This is Canby, Oregon, 25 miles south of Portland. A purpley town, you know, for the most part. Turning more blue by the second, it seems like. You go south of Portland, you get towns like Milwaukee, Gladstone, Oregon City, and then this one's further south than that. That more agricultural area, but still getting indoctrinated with leftist teachers. The high school right across the way over there. Last few years, the TPUSA chapter here has had to go through quite a few trials. You'd think that would be pretty easy and common sense, small town, but even they were getting some pushback from Portland type people getting pushback to start a TPUSA chapter in their schools. But you'd think out here in this kind of neck of the woods here, you know, it's like, yeah, let people be people. What's wrong with that? Small government. Yes. What's wrong with small government? It's repeated chants. Yay! Wave, wave. Put a 1 if you're in the chat, put a 2 if you're not in the chat, please. What's this, got a witch's hat over here or something like that? Some signs here. Human rights are not up for debate. Nobody's saying they are. Anybody say human rights are up for debate? Nope. Inalienable human rights are not up for debate. We fought a war over that called the Revolutionary War. King 637. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is going to be like 55, 60. Wow. Bring your children out to this. loose.
No peace, no peace, no peace, no peace, no peace, no peace,
Quite a few people out here. Seriously?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Randy Kraken, how are you? Good to see you.
I know what the DNC thinks it'll likely accomplish. My prediction is Tuesday, the Senate will come back and sort of agree to the deal or something. They'll say, come back like Monday, say, can we get a little bit of this? Can we get a little bit of this? Trump, we don't want the whole thing. We just want 0.5 billion for illegals or something like that. When they say no, Tuesday, then they'll sort of agree to it because they have already made their money or supposedly made their point with this stuff out here. Hey, Binka's in the chat. How you doing, Abe? Hope you're doing good. It's doing that little @ thing or whatever. That's weird. Thanks for popping in, Abe, hitting the like button. Abe knows where the like button is. Does everybody else know where the like button is? There's also a subscribe button down there too. Does it sound better when I speak into this microphone? Sometimes I speak into this microphone. Sometimes I just speak into the one that's on my shirt. Should sound the same. But hopefully things get sorted out with that shutdown before the next checks go out, you know, to the armed forces and such. Can we say the same chant over and over again? Can we say the same chant over and over again? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Can we think for ourselves? Can we think for ourselves? No, we can't. No, we can't. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook. Isn't it interesting the presidents that kind of want to end wars, you know, Nixon and Trump are the most hated type people, you know, the ones that want to stop the killing. Pretty sure if you look back at history, Nixon might have put some more people into Vietnam or whatever, but he was trying to end it fast, you know. Get the boys out of there. It's wild. That one group, a 6-year-old couple or whatever over there, one said, not so sea lovers, and the other one said 8647 on their sign. These people are like 6 years old, and they don't understand that nobody's a not so sea lover, and 86-47 is kind of a call for something very bad. It's already been attempted twice. Hey, was the chat, is the audio very good or something like that? I was like wondering why numbers aren't going a little bit. And everybody's watching other crazy stuff out there in the world right now. Would it do any good to interview these people, you think? I don't think so. They're locked in on their beliefs. Across the street too, so yeah, there's about 100 people here. So it's end at 3:30. I'm guessing at 3:30 everybody's going to take off at the same time, right? Like, we're done, we're done. At least the organizers will be like, we're not getting paid anymore. It's just so funny. Kids are like, why are we here? What's the point? What's the point of being out here? All we're saying is they don't like Trump. Do we need to be out here to say that? What's going to get accomplished, Mommy and Daddy? Trump's the president. And if my teacher was right, you can't change the president every 4 years till 2028. So why are we doing this in 2025, Mommy and Daddy? Maybe he's from Portland. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How are you guys doing out there? You guys doing good in the chat? This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. You know what democracy looks like? Is when you vote for the president in an electoral college, and that president wins that electoral college, and he won, and your guy lost, and that's what democracy looks like. So thank you for showing what democracy looks like by losing. Invoke the 25th is what her sign says. Invoke the 25th. Okay, lady, okay. I'm sure you're really wise and genius out there, and we're never calling Biden to invoke the 25th on him. No, she wouldn't think that. He needed to go. I think these guys have ever watched the actual Trump speech beginning to end. I don't think they have. I mean, I'm not the biggest Trump voter, but I know he's saying he can handle a conversation with just about anybody. What is wrong with society, guys? These people need... At least they found a purpose. I'll give them that. They found a purpose. Something to do all together, and they identify as anti-fascists or hateful people of orange-haired guys or something like that. I'm not sure what how they identify as at that point there. How do you think they identify, guys and girls? I think if somebody probably put it in the Discord, they probably put the link in the Discord. Thank you so much. I can see the dogs out here. Reminds me of some other streamers back in the day. There's a karate person out here. Okay. The green belt. Free speech. Yes, free speech is good. Well, they had those free speech signs back in the COVID days. They had those free speech signs out in the COVID days, and people are getting censored by the FBI, by Twitter and Facebook. I'm sure they loved advocating for free speech then, when people had alternative ideas about medicine. Yeah, I'm sure they had those free speech signs all throughout that time. They were very consistent in their thinking there, huh? Is the chat working still, Abe? Put a 1 if the chat's working. Put a 2 if the chat is not, or if the screen is not working, guys. Put a 1 if it's working. Put a 2 if it's not working. Of course, if it's not working, you probably wouldn't be able to put a 2 in the chat. Okay. Now we got unicorn ladies wearing these things there. one is working. Thank you. Yeah, I just had to double check things like that. That was weird. Like I said, I was streaming in Woodburn earlier. Not that I'm drifting for viewers, but I had 10 or 15 people watching earlier when the title was Test. And now, yeah, a better title in there. And I only get 5 viewers. What's that? You guys want me to start an altercation with one of these people out here? Would that be giving me more viewers? I bet that'd be the way to grift. Over here, we got Safeway behind me here. The other place, we had a Dutch Brothers. Here we had a Starbucks over here, guys. We got a Starbucks over this one here. Didn't get an alert on this. That is bizarre. I think Obi-Wan, and you're a good man or whatever, I'm sure you hit the all notifications bell down below to make sure you get all notifications on YouTube. They don't give them all out for some reason. You need to click on the profile live to see the newest. Doggone it. I'm using the Prism that allows me to stream to different places. When I did it earlier, I didn't do the multi-stream. This time I did do the multi-stream, and I didn't want to send it out to multiple places. I think it's partly because I put no kings. You think that's the reason it didn't want to get shouted out? It knew I was a conservative, and it knew that I was at a no kings thing. You think that's the reason they didn't sort of send out the notification for you? It's a possibility. Yeah, YouTube's crazy like that. What should I put to make it more fun or whatever? I could have put a blow-up doll race or something like that in the description. Maybe that would have been more enticing for YouTube. Anyway, I should have done also is grab my other cell phone or whatever and shared it out more or something like that, but that's okay. Nice peaceful protest. Yes, 20 miles out away from Portland, where people know the difference between law and order, Tessie. Yes. So, peaceful protest, in my opinion, kind of a low IQ protest. Low IQ protest with some of their signs out there, very low IQ signs, like 8647. I don't know what that means. The sign says Patriots. Okay, they're Patriots here. But how you doing, Tessie? Thanks for popping in. Did you hit the like button or the dislike button this time? You always can't decide which button to hit, I know. I have the same problem when I go to Ryan's stream. The only button I see on those lefty streams is the dislike button. Honk, 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 honk. I wonder, not that I care too much, but I'm almost done anyway, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to end the stream and start another stream. If you guys are in there, let me know if you want to. If it shows up with a notification or whatever, you know, or if you have to go to the profile or whatever to see that I'm live. See if the notifications go out or something like that. Since there's only 5 people out there, let's try this trick here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see if it works here and I get anybody else popping in on the next stream.